Hi artists, it's Miss Coon, and today we're going to create a paper sculpture portrait. We're going to look at some art by an artist named Andrew Meyer who took two-dimensional art and turned it 3D for a special reason. He was someone I discovered through a website called Board Panda, and I hope that you enjoy learning about his work. This is George Worksell, a blind artist, woodworker, teacher, and a gentleman who's building an art gallery. Andrew Meyer used a photo of him to make a sculptural portrait of his face. First, Andrew drew a topography map of George's face. Then one by one, Andrew drilled in each screw based on that map. 4,000 screws later, you get a sculpture like this. It's easy, right? Andrew then painted each screw, and after 2 months, he got a tactile portrait of his subject. Andrew then drove 13 hours from Laguna Beach up to Enchanted Hills Camp in Napa Valley to surprise George with the piece. George immediately started feeling the portrait. George liked it. He really liked it, especially the beard. George immediately took it off the wall and started sharing it with his students and friends. And we have the first tactile piece of art for George's new gallery. In this story, George couldn't see the work that Andrew created, but Andrew made it accessible to him because he took a two-dimensional art and made it 3D. Tactile means that you can perceive something through touch. So we're going to create some tactile art today by creating a paper sculpture portrait inspired by this beautiful story from Board Panda about George and Andrew. So let's get started. Okay, for our project today, I'm going to use construction paper or any kind of scrap paper that you have. I have one big sheet and some smaller pieces that I'm going to work with. You need a pair of scissors, some kind of glue, it doesn't matter. I think glue sticks might work great today, and a pencil, which I don't see right here at my desk, and some markers. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is pick out a skin color. I have several different values of browns and tans here at school. I'll let you choose one. I'm just going to pick one to start with, and I know that I'm only going to give you one sheet, so I need to make this one kind of go a little bit further. So I'm going to cut it in half-ish. It doesn't have to be perfectly in half. And I'm going to put one piece aside for later and one other half that I'm saving for the face. And then I'll take this back and I'll start with my body. So I'm going to pick a color for my person's shirt. And this one's bigger than I needed, so I'm going to cut it in half. And I'm just going to do kind of an arch. So I could just sort of cut these corners off to kind of make it like a hill shape. And I'm going to just sort of mark out what the body is. It's a little bit taller than I would like, so I'm going to cut a little piece. And all of my scrap paper, I'm not going to throw anything away today. I'm going to save it and probably turn it back in to a box at the end of class. So I've got this for the body. It's not quite even, and it's okay if it's not. Okay, and I'll put this here. I'm going to take part of my flesh color and cut a shape for my neck. And you could tuck it under or put it in front. I'm going to kind of scoop it like it has a crew neck. And then for my face, I'm going to keep this shape, but I'm going to fold a little tab on the left and a tab on the right so that I can glue my tabs on and create kind of a 3D pop-up face like this. Now, I'm not going to glue it together yet because I want to create, while it's still flat, I want to add the face details like the nose and the mouth and things before I pop this out. So I'm going to speed up my video and let you watch me do the face. While you're working on your paper portraits today, I would like for you to think of different ways you can manipulate your two-dimensional paper into three-dimensional forms to create more textures and tactile elements in your art. Can't wait to see what you create. Remember, you can share photos of your art on Instagram at Coon Art Room, or you can email them to Miss Coon. Thanks. Bye.